Hello friends, I'm Big Stupid Grin. Welcome back to our merchant slash scavenger playthrough of Star Trader Frontiers on brutal difficulty. Let's go ahead and dive in, and then I will kind of talk about what happened last episode, what we learned from that episode, and what we need to do to kind of get back into the game. So if you missed last episode, you can see here I am missing 7 people. I was rolling around with one empty bed, but yeah, we lost a bunch of people. In fact, let's take a look at Captain's log and just show how terrible that last episode went. We lost 5 people there and 5 more people there, and we hired a couple. So what happened, and the big thing we needed to take, the big lesson that we learned, and it's always good to learn a lesson from these things. Maybe if I'm nice enough, I'll throw or remember enough, I guess. Nice enough is the wrong word. I'll throw up a map of Lee's arm here. They have 4 Machaloom systems, but they couldn't be more spaced apart. And that's a big problem, because the longer you travel from system to system, the higher chance of something going awful. And as you can see, there's a rumor for Xenofleet, which I don't think we knew about when we initially entered that system. Or I am much, much stupider than I thought I was. Anyway, and even, we have Skip Off the Void now. It's not an all healing, Deus Ex Machina kind of band-aid on that kind of situation, because you are really doing damage to your ship in order to avoid that battle. It's very important, because we would have lost that battle against the Xenofleet, but it's not something, we can keep. There's a cost to it, is what I'm trying to say. Anyway, in this episode, we are going to try to rehire people, of course. I have a list of hires that I'm probably going to make on a second monitor. And then we're going to pivot here. I'm not going to worry about Clan Machaloom, even though they are a great trading faction to get in bed with. We're going to worry more about Satyr or Cater Syndicate here. We have 2 excellent systems, quadrants rather, with a decent amount of syndicate systems right there. So we're going to try to do the same thing with them, and that is to build up their reputation, learn of some contacts, which we already have a couple, as you can see, and eventually build up to trade permits. So without any further ado, let's go back into the let's go back into here. We're at population zone. Let's see if we can hire anybody that we want in here. I'm not sure. Starport and Spice are pretty high, so probably. I'll check the card game super fast, as you probably should be doing. Okay, not a big deal. Alright, and who do we have here? I wanted 1 crew dog because we are lacking in ship op skill saves. And I wanted a pilot. And I'm looking for an E-Tech, which would not be on a system like this. You need to be at a luxury population and orbital zone, or a high-tech industrial. So it is good to look at the wiki and see where you can actually find these crew. Let's go ahead and hop into our new hires and see what we can give them here. As I said, I'm going to grab the skill save. We only know 1 of those right now. Very important to be redundant with our skill saves. And then for our pilot, just taking a look again, we have 3 saving throws for pilot, so we don't necessarily need expert maneuver. Sure landfall, we have 2 of these. Try to go quickly. They are rank 1. We could start taking a couple of ship battle talents in case we want to worry about that later on. It's going to take a long time, but it's easier to grab them now. And I think evasive maneuvers is probably better than sharp steering at this point. All right. So now, we could spice one person while we're here. We don't need the fuel. We're going to go to Tomsford Reach here. Set our waypoint and let's see what direction we're heading in. Okay, and we're just going to hit navigate. So yeah, this game's kind of like Oregon Trail, where the longer you travel without hitting a quadrant, the more dangerous things get. Now there is a danger level up here that can also kind of indicate some bad stuff. All right, so we have somebody with low morale here. So hopefully we can spice them up sooner than later. All right, so we've already been here. I can tell from the blue star for decent fuel. And we're gonna refuel before we hit any of the card games, I think. All right, pay wages before Spice Hall, because paying wages helps with morale as well. We learned haughty airs. Okay, morale loss, and we got snob. So I'll have to look at that and maybe get rid of that crew or switch them out. I guess we'll repair the ship locker, that's fine. Hit all the buttons, not that you necessarily want to do that. I did want to recruit a mechanic. I think they are super important, as well as a navigator. And that is almost everybody. I still need an E-Tech. And I'm waiting for some more specialized crew as well. Let's go ahead and level them up. Repair test, we have 2 of those talents. We don't have any discounted repairs. I'm not too worried about that. That's not bad. Yeah, predicts the time remaining. It's probably okay. All right, next up we have our pilot. Let's see. We have 4 tactics, 2 navigation. I'll probably take the navigation. We could take fast getaway just to start preparing for the future. I'm not sure when that future is. I won't guarantee anything as far as when we want to pivot. I definitely want to upgrade the ship more. Get those trade permits, build a huge coffer of credits before we can think about swapping on over to a different play type. All right. So do we have anything good here at the farming? Let's land, see what cargo, see what their trade law is. Okay, 5 is very good. I know I keep saying this, but that says that's high, but that's actually pretty low. And we haven't visited a lot of places here. So I'm going to set a waypoint and just see what areas we're going to run into. All right, just a population. With the trade law of 4. So that's good to know. Okay, I didn't know it just straight up showed trade law here. So we're going to land. See if we can buy anything for population. Edible plants is fine, if not, if a little boring. Fuel or synthetic food rather. We can grab some clothing, and then yeah, either one of these would be fine. Synthetic food is a little less expensive, so let's grab some frozen food. And then we'll head to this population zone. We'll forget to play the card games, unfortunately. My bad. We really need to do some patrolling. Actually, let's take a new contact, but I don't have any cards for blockading. This is okay. It's not great, but it's okay. We don't have to worry about the explorer ship so much. And we have these defense modules, so I think this is relatively safe. All right. And then we can just retreat. New contact, always good. And again, well, varied results might be a Xeno ship to my knowledge. So no reason to worry about it. Sell some cargo. We didn't quite hit 5,000 with that, which is unfortunate. So yeah, we didn't get anything awesome here. We got a rumor about a spice festival, which is okay, I guess. All right, let's keep going. We do have a high-tech industrial with a low trade loss. So let's be easily distracted here. Land. It's close enough to the waypoint that I'm not too worried about it. We have no active missions to worry about as well. All right, that's too many bad things. That is no good things. Yeah. All right, we'll land, we'll fuel. B- is okay. Do we have any crew that there's our E-Tech. Yeah, I think that's everything I wanted for the moment. So let's check out this E-Tech really fast. And we have 2 electronics tests, or skill saves. Let's just grab a third unless we have a decent amount of rumors. I could start worrying about black markets, but I don't think I want to. You can smuggle to earn money, but I think just the sheer amount of trade goods that I get mean I don't necessarily have to worry about that. Let's look at our trade goods here. Like I said, you can always trust on clothing. Water purifiers is a decent bet. Nothing that's gonna be too crazy effective. But we can just fill everything up and move on. All right, used a couple of skill saves. That's fine. All right, let's check out this map. All right, we have a little bit of distance in between us and I guess that's the nearest system. We have a bunch of refineries, farming zones, high-tech industrial. We have a population zone way over there. An Indian mining zone is very important to note. Oh, sorry if this isn't zoomed in enough. I'm trying to look at the entire picture here. So a bunch of industrial zones. A couple of farming zones, so industry to mining is going to be a good idea. There's our rumor with the Spice Festival as well as a contact. We have a contact up here in this refinery. There's a population zone that's close to us. That's just where our cargo is going to go, so that's good to know. So let's check back. Let's hit up Anatori here. There's an artifact find rumor, which is okay. You can sell those for a decent amount. All right, we have rep facing a pirate or a smuggler. We can always flee. We could try jettison cargo to flee a pirate if we get that. I don't know if the reputation is worth it. Smuggler, we can probably just leave. We don't have anything too crazy. Let's try this, I guess. All right. Nothing too bad there. Okay, that's what we really are looking for, is reputation. And none of these things are going to be too crazy. I'll remove the bounty hunter ship, just have a better chance of getting a good card. Alright, influencing a conflict. We lost rep with Javat, which is fine. And we gained a little bit of rep with Cedar, or Cater. Alright, and then we can move on to the spy. No thank you. Alright, we're going to land here. Fuel is pretty bad, so I'm not going to worry about it. We don't have much of a cargo space. We can keep buying clothes, I guess. Alright, that's good to know. Trade law is higher here. Starport is pretty bad. So we won't worry about this zone too much. There's our mission. And then we can go to this Tlasmarag. And go to that zone next. So let's head over here, see if we can get a decent newbie mission, if I can talk. In quarantine rumor. That's pretty good. Unexpected ship though. Risk -1. Maybe that means no Xeno. Let's filter by officers super fast. I think you could check and see if this is on cooldown or not. It's ready, so in case stuff goes really pear-shaped, we can leave. All right, end quarantine rumor. Cool. We got some extra rep and some experience. And then we're out of cards. So I'm just going to land here. All right, a naval commander. We could buy some military rank, which I'm not too worried about. Buy a gunner again, not really. Let's see if we have any interesting missions. Exposed cache, 6 jumps. And a spy net, that's not really a good mission for us. Lockbox. Okay, some exploring and then just delivering. We don't have a ton of exploring cards, unfortunately. So we'll take a look at the last mission here. I've already opened up 2 options, so never mind. Fuel is pretty bad, so I'm going to try to just leave. And we can check super fast. Okay, nothing interesting. All right, B- fuel. Go ahead and take advantage of that. What do we have here? I don't think we have enough of anything to gain any cool abilities, but we almost had enough clothing to do that, but that's okay. We have another contact we can take a look at here. We're gonna pay everybody, spice the remaining grumpy person, and then level up somebody. Okay, Riker, training job, so we're going up to level 8 military officer for now. Alright, so population. You don't have to worry about buying much in population zones. You have these, scrap or bio waste. They're really cheap and they're just not worth it. This has... Okay, never mind. Alright, and our next zone is refinery, so let's go. So refinery to industrial zone to population is probably going to be our trade routes in this quadrant. We'll keep looking. There's a reputation bonus card, which is cool. We can get rid of the ship encounter. All right, and then a merchant ship. We can just leave. Reputation's pretty bad. but we can acknowledge. And yeah, we gained 8 rep with Tuvaltos, which is fine. All right, and then should check the spy game at least. There's nothing there. B- fuel. All right, salvage broker. What missions do you have? We could hire another scavenger if we want to as well. We can get trade permits, so she's going to be really important for us. All right, fettered spy. I don't think so. And then we have an alliance conflict and aiding the smuggler. Again, we don't have a very good setup for smuggling, so I'll try this alliance conflict. It's weird that like conflict alliance is kind of a contradiction in terms, but okay, that's not a mission we can take either. And we can't take this one. All right. Let's take a look at this real fast. Spies outside. Okay, so we're doing a handoff at a quadrant zone or whatever. Sorry about my phone alarm there. Snuck out of the control district in complete secrecy. So this is kind of a sneaking mission here. I think we're set up pretty well for this. And we're not going to annoy... Again, Javat, we have 142 reps, so if we have to do something against a particular faction, this is okay. We are going to need an empty prison cell, however. So we need to change that out. So that's easy enough. Just change out the passenger cabin. I can even do type match, I think. Yeah. And I'm just going to buy the cheap one. All right, refinery. Let's look for cargo super fast. Trade law of 7. I'm actually going to go back here. So where's our waypoint? All right, we're going all the way up here. You know, maybe Alyssa Divide or Abyssa Divide is going to be a better place for our to get some Makaloom trade permits / rep and all that good stuff. What direction are we going? Just going straight there. I don't know if refining to mining is a good trading situation here. So let's look super fast. We could buy some vodka. Sort by price per unit. Polymer ingots, no. Okay, we could do mining. That's fairly safe at 9 legality. Vodka is 7 trade loss. That's a little bit rougher. So either vodka or medicines. So let's take a look back here. What's our trade law? We don't know. Okay. That means we should just prioritize the higher trade law one, which was basic medicines. We could get some vodka. It is kind of a... We did find some other 7 trade law places, and it is sold kind of everywhere, and it's a good price, so I'll try it. It's a little bit riskier. All right, let's try this zone. Just since we're already here. What's our time limit? Okay, we have forever. 2 years is not a big deal. Ooh, rep bonus. Yeah, just get rid of the pirate and we're good here. Awesome. 10 rep. So we are at 13. Thought we raised that. Maybe not. All right. Trade law of 6. And we can sell everything. Except it's a trade ban and... my goodness. I assume this is Cater or Satyr because I just saw a blue banner. That was dumb. Okay, we'll just... I know it's bad fuel, but we'll just move on. Alright, train jobs. Looks like we are leveling up our Scavenger. Alright, moving on. Nothing to see here. So we can check these places out, or we can just, again, like I said, move on. Our cargo is good for luxury pop and mining. We could take a look here. It's missing services, so it's probably not the greatest zone in the world. Let's take a look. And we don't quite have all of the card games ready, but this isn't too bad. Raiding pirate, we can just sell our cargo off here. We won't be able to sell the vodka, however. But this is okay. And we got some extra rep, so now we're at 27, which is great. I'm going to not buy fuel here. In that case, I'll probably just ignore the patrol as good as it is. And then spying is not bad. Move a risk card. Okay, both the same thing. Ooh, okay. We're going to need to do some repairing. And Starport is pretty bad here. Are we close to any zones? We could just go here. I think we'll be okay. Danger level is at 4, which is important to note as well. Got some more patrolling cards. Maybe not. What's our rumor? That's kind of important. Spice Festival. Okay. Let's land. Oh yeah, trade law is 1. So that's one of the benefits of having that Spice Festival going on. So what exactly happens? Trade law is -4, so this is a trade law of 5 normally. Spice is rated increased to 7, of course. No limit. We can recruit smugglers, saboteurs, and blade dancers, which is cool. We could hire a smuggler. Although I was just talking about how we aren't set up for smuggling, but negotiate, intimidate, and stealth. We kind of need intimidate anyways. We could be safe and just add another mechanic. I don't know. I think the benefit of playing a pacifist merchant is that we can kind of spread the skills around. And I don't feel like I need to worry about... yeah, we need to repay those. Worry about being too focused. You should totally focus, though. It's probably better for you. And yeah. Good place to sell it. I didn't get anything new here, but that's okay. We have some level ups, and then we probably need to move on. A train job, Scavenger, what's level 8 Scavenger talents? Exploring Wild Zone, that's not bad. Yeah, and we want to head to level 11 so we can do this mission success card game talent, so we'll keep going. And our scientist has a level 8 talent now. Exploring Wild Zone. It's not bad. Anything else? We have enough salvaging. You know, remove a risk card salvaging stuff, I think. I was interested in the sample analysis, but this is probably better. And finally, we just have a talent for our smuggler. That's nice. The level 1 check just gives you a replace with a access card, which is what you really want. However, I'm going to take the skill save and just be safe about it. But that's good to know in the future, at least. Especially if we want to make that smuggler an officer for some reason. Let's just keep going, I think. We could go here. I didn't already go there, did I? No. Again, since we have so much time. Yeah, I'm basically just checking this place out to know its demands. It's trade law and what they sell everything at and all that good stuff. So their trade law is a 6. They have A- fuel, that's nice. And we can just buy clothing. It's not a great price, but that's okay. Just buy all the basic stuff. And we'll finally move on here. Okay. So in this zone we have a refinery, we have a farm here. Cargo is not for the high-tech industrial, so we need to find population farming for some of this stuff. Sell basic medicines to this Steel Song zone. Yeah, we don't have anything super good here. Alright, a friendly merchant. We'll just acknowledge and move on. Alright, let's check this place out. We have some wages to deal with. Water purifiers, that's a decent price. Haven't really done much with the with Steel Song. And we learned of a squadron. Okay. Nothing too interesting. Well, it is a market confident. Okay. Is that a contact? Yeah, it's a contact. Okay, that is good. We'll pay everybody. Fuel is probably to the point where you don't have to worry about it. We'll keep leveling up Spy. And we have a Spy thing here and a talent for it as well. So let's check our higher level talents first. We have 3 electronics tests. We are working on a scientist. We still don't need hard bargain, of course. Yeah, this is okay. Just to pick up and stash in our back pocket. Alright, and then we're going from farming to high-tech industrial. So let's take a look and see if we have anything they may want. Frozen food? That's exciting. Oh, and we have full cargo. Alright. Let's move on. Alright, haven't been hitting the cards lately. Pirate attack, hostile bounty hunter. Okay, nothing that interesting. Alright, and nothing there. So let's land. Fuel's at an A. We'll pay somebody here. Not really looking. All right, again, it's gas money, I guess. All right, fettered spy. So let's see what what the best choices are. We could bribe the guards to turn a blind eye. We could be all secretive. Another bribe. Yeah, we're not going to incite violence. And yeah, we'll do one of these things. Captain's charisma is higher than Captain's resilience, so we're going to bribe the guards. Awesome. Nothing too bad there. And then high-tech industrial, we can buy anything here, but we can't sell everything here since it's since of our trade permits. We don't have anything, any annoying trade bans here that I need to worry about. No random. I mean, we could just hang around here and grab some high value trades from Javat to Javat, I suppose. What's our... Just going back to Perilous Fissure. So, I think... Did Abyssa Divide have the independent system? No, they didn't. It must have been 2 jumps from here. Yeah, indie mining. That's a little too far away to hold on to our cargo. Which we need to find population, farming, refinery, those kind of people. So let's take a look in the quadrant that we're in right now. We have mining, trade permit of 4. So Dutch quadrant. And we have a refining zone there. So yeah, we're probably going to buy stuff for that mining zone. Do they care about that? They don't. Was there a farming zone? Sorry. Refinery. That's the other kind of zone we have. Okay, we can grab spice extractors if we want. That might be the best thing. Yeah, this is fine. We can pay wages, I guess. And we'll head to Dutch. 5 danger, that's very nice. Failed intimidate test, that's too bad. Let's check the card games. We haven't done that in a while. A new rumor is very nice. Powerful and unexpected. Ship is pretty bad. Again, that distress signal always scares me a little bit. Yeah, let's just land and sell stuff. Alright, and then, yeah. Even at a C+, this is fine. And I'm just going to clear my cargo now. And it looks like I'm a little bit past time, but I think I'm going to try to complete the mission. I'm wondering if I should start recording longer episodes, what you guys might think about that. Or if I shouldn't worry about it. 6 trade law. Let's see what direction we're going to here. Again, 2 years, so we don't necessarily have to beeline towards it. We've got a... was that Devaltos or... Syndicate. And we have no reputation with them. And nothing to worry about as far as trade bans go. Do we have anything nice for that zone? High-tech industrial. I knew it. I knew that. Ursulite ore isn't bad. Yeah, let's buy some Ursulite and some crystals. All right. And stop here. Now would be a good time to build some reps, so let's take a look. Smuggler, yeah, none of that is bad. And we'll take out ship danger. All right, an explorer ship, not a big deal. We can just retreat. We have 24 rep, so I'm just gonna do that. And we kept the same rep, so that's okay. All right, nothing great there. And nothing fantastic there either. And we can sell everything. That's a decent price for a no trade permit level 10 legality good. And we got some extra rep, which is always good. We need to pay everybody. We can spice people while we're here. Any interesting cargo? Before I worry about getting the basic stuff, yeah, we can sell it to Abyssa Divide probably. Yeah, we have some population zones we can buy stuff for, I guess. Just the little trades that are probably just going to pay for fuel. 2 levels up, nobody important. Sure, we'll do full auto. As you can tell, I'm not going to waste everybody's time on this stuff. Range defense is okay. Remove buffs is nice. Yeah, it's easier than advancing front to set up, so that's fine. Okay. We'll keep going. Friendly merchant, we can just acknowledge and move on. Alright, what's our rumor here again? Okay, Spice Fest. And yeah, population, it's fine. A spy from Clan Zenrin. Rep 0, we'll just retreat. Lost 6 rep, we can't afford to do that a bunch of times, but minus 6 rep, you know, they're not gonna like send the hounds at us or anything, so I'm not too worried about that. Shower of meteorites. Alright, well that's a fun rumor to run into. Rep and face pirate. Nothing super interesting there. Spyware conflict. Let's sell some things. Not a wonderful profit. I think regular population zones like that likes that kind of stuff more than a luxury population zone. What's our stuff here? Prison cell. Yeah, we probably need to repair that. Spice, pay wages. Let's move on. And we don't have anywhere in the way that we can make any trades with, so I'm not going to worry about it. Okay, refinery and a luxury zone. A couple more rumors for me to remember. Sort by distant. Oh, artifact find is cool. And a... So that's just quadrant wide, and then Spice Visible. Yeah, industry to a refinery, or I think it's... I don't know. Let's turn in the quest, and then I'll worry about the trades later. And we'll also do some patrolling as well, because we are building a decent amount of rep with these guys. Alright, there was rare trade goods, but there was a lot of bad stuff in there, and we have no way to remove the bad cards. So, all right, Fettered Spy, Uphill Bribe, and Forged Papers. We do have saving talents for both of those. So we'll do Forged Papers because it's not going to cost us any money. All right, we passed the test anyway. And that's it. So now we can take a look at Cleo. We have more rep with her, and we can purchase a level 1 permit, which is awesome. And I don't think we could do that quite yet. Oh, beyond the contact max. So we're going to need to learn of more Satyr contacts before we do that. So let's check missions super fast. Wake the Cell. Yeah, we don't have enough exploring stuff for that. And I think that means, yeah, I can't. All right, we'll worry about that contact later then. But yeah, this is a pretty good place to leave off. So we've made the hires that we kind of wanted to make. We are doing fairly well with credits. We can worry about upgrading stuff if we really want to. We have a decent starport rating here as well. We don't have any missions to tie us down, so we could start developing trade routes here. We also have a much friendlier Makaloom quadrant that we can take advantage of as well. I need to remember that this is a different faction than this. But yeah, I think that's a good place to leave off. So I am Big Stupid Grin. Hope you had a good time here, and until next time, have a good one.